multiple camera views here. See, Larry Lassalle will be reffing Rishu Singh and Ranveer Marwa. Alright, so, I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for bearing with me for a few moments. We had to do a few last minute adjustments. But, yeah, we are here. And we are live for the semifinal between Nitin Sharma and Wei Gao, or Carter as we know him. So this is the first frame already in progress. I had to rather fix a few technical issues. So we are all set and good to go. And thank you all for being here once again. This is Rob Richards. We'll be here all day today for the 2 semifinals, best of 7, and our final later this afternoon around 2 p.m. I believe, which will be contested as a 5 out of 9. And I must say, Levi Myler doing a fine job as referee here today. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Jamie. Hello, Corey Jones. Corey Jones, I apologize. I had to reset or reconfigure all the cameras with the audio and the microphones on the fly, so I apologize. Thank you for staying here. And good morning, Nabs147. Good morning, Mustafa Haddadi. How are you? And Jamie Manella. As I said, good morning. And where's the cue ball going? To the airport.
No, he can't see the red. It's going from behind.
So, Levi, just replacing the
It's
cue
going
ball.
from behind.
Yeah. Oh, it's playing more now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you couldn't see the red here. Yeah. Right.
So, Carter, Wei Gao. Well, he made contact, so saved himself from a foul. However, Nitin, being the consummate potter that he is, will likely take this red on to the bottom left corner. And there it is. The payout for the semis, I'm not sure, but I know the final Navs 147, whoever wins, is a $10,000 first prize. So a lot on the line here today for these young men. And we will check in with the other match periodically. This will be our feature match, of course. And Nitin Sharma with a 48 to 0 well on his way to making this a fast frame. This gives us a bit of a better look here. Nitin Sharma on a current break of 25 leads this frame 61-0. Absolutely, this man does not know when to stop it. Who's going to stop him? Certainly, Nitin. I mean, Sahil's got the high break of 132 for that $500 Century Prize, sponsored in part by the OBSA and Bucci Golf Simulator tees. However, the way this man's shooting, I'm not so sure we've seen the one and only Century break. I mean, people have come close. I mean, we won't see a century here. Could be sizable. But he's definitely got his cue ball on a string, let me tell you. Look for a little nudge here. Well, this is going to be difficult to continue this break. He's going to give it his best go here, but this frame 1 will go to Nitin Sharma. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. Having a few other things that we need to take care of so we get things rolling smoothly. You know, each morning there's a bit to do when you're on remote. Carter is helping me get connected, but the rest is up to me because he's playing today. So I got control of his computer remotely, getting all the scores, all the screens. Like this one, look at this fantastic trophy here, ladies and gentlemen. Good view of this red to the middle pocket here. Should be able to drop back, end up back on the black. Just a bit thick. Good morning, Brad. Nature. Welcome, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Master Q International Open Snooker Championship live from Master Q Billiards in Markham, Ontario. I am Rob Richards, your host for the day. This is semi-final 1 between Nitin Sharma and Carter Gao, the 2024 Canadian Snooker Champion. Where's this red ball go? No! Very unfortunate for Nitin Sharma with a good breakout putt. Potted that red. Very unlucky. Deserved a little bit better there. However, Wei Gao in the lead, 21-6. Yeah, don't worry, we're going to switch over and check out both semifinals. Blue thick, not able to completely capitalize on that golden opportunity given to him. So this frame will continue. So Carter now looking to get this blue safe and back down to this bottom cushion. Oh, that's real short of pace here, folks. Nitton's gonna have a good pot here. The blue, the bottom left corner, requires the pink now. That's a great pot. So pink, left middle for a 2-0 frame lead. Well done, 2-0. Now for Nitin Sharma over Wei Gao or Carter. So we're gonna go check in with our other match here. So just this red to the top left. Needs it to go. He could be leaving quite a few here. And it's there. Nicely done. Carter Gao needs to settle in here. Now, has he come far enough? Let's see. I don't think he's come far enough for this red to that bottom left corner. So he's got a very tricky red to the right middle. Carter just dumping the white back down table here. Behind the black, Nitton's only got one red. So reds are going to start to open here. There is our red by that right middle. Nitton tried to pot it, didn't, hit it thick. He's okay, hasn't really left an easy pot. Carter has that red on the right cushion, just enough that he can take the white into the bulk area. Would love to catch that top cushion. Just as so. So, Wei Gao at the table, leading this third frame, 14-7. So early goings here. So Nitton looking to step out. And he's got fortunate. Unbelievable. Nabs 147. So, sure, I can, pardon me. Nab 147, so there's a new room in Mississauga. Ridgeway Plaza. Let me know what the name of the room is, sir.
So,
Ridgeway Plaza. Let me know the, put some details. Where exactly, what the room name is. So, Nitten, back in the balls once again, doing what he does, and seemingly make everything here. Who can stop him?
okay.
Well, not perfect, he knows. So, this is going to be tricky. He's directly over that red. Not much to do but drop this black in. As a result,
23.
that was his opportunity for a 3-0 lead. Now in front, 30-22, so only 8 points in it. Alright, Nab, so it's called the Billiard Lounge and Eatery. Where in Mississauga exactly? I know you said Ridgeway Mall in Mississauga, but where exactly? So let's see. Unfortunately, that black is tied up with the red on the left corner cushion there. So he's got pink and blue to work with. So he should be okay here, folks. This is, I guess you'd have to call it, this frame is almost like a must-win for Carter. Does not want to fall 3-0 down in best of 7. 2-1 would be a lot better. Now, has he gone far enough? Oh boy, what a let off if he hasn't gone far enough here. That's going to be real tight. Well, he's able to pot the red. Nope. So, quite possible, I think there was a foul there. So, chance given right back to Nitten to take a 3-0 lead here. Early and quick. Good morning, KP. Alright, Nab, so it's named Billiard Lounge at Ridgeway Mall in Mississauga. And the address, 3545 Odyssey Drive, Unit 4 in Mississauga. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the new Billiard Lounge in Mississauga. I myself have not been there. I'm sure I'll get there sooner or later. So this frame is still available to any of these two players. Picture's not frozen, ladies and gentlemen. That's Carter just having a look at the position of the black and red here. He trails Nitin Sharma 39-35, so only by 4. Welcome, listen to you. Alright, Nabs, I understand you have 3 snooker tables and quite a bit more pool tables. Listen, you, Nabs, put the address right there for you in the chat. I'm not exactly sure where Odyssey Drive is, but it's on Odyssey Drive. So Carter needs this last red. It's imperative for Carter to win this frame. And capturing this last red will help him achieve that, absolutely. And I can tell you right now, Ranveer Singh is 2-0 up over Rishu Singh. That's a very nice.
Foul.
Wow.
Four, a miss.
The snooker was nice. And I believe it will go back. Levi Myler, our referee for this match, doing a fine job. Volunteering his time.
Foul, four, a miss.
Nitin finally making contact with the red. And he's done not too bad. Carter can see the right side, right half of the red. He should be able to clip it thin. Needs to get it safe, only in front by 4 now. Oh, that's just not going to be good enough. Nitin has options here. Playing the snooker, got it nice and tight to that blue. So for consistency, we are going to be sticking around with this match for the time being.
Foul, four, a miss. Ace four.
So Levi just double checking the placement of the cue ball here. So Carter with attempt number 2 here. Again, this ball will go back, I do believe.
Ace four.
Well, there's a news. Bob Chaperon lost in his match to Farid Afandi yesterday. Alright, Nabs, now I know whereabouts where you are. Eglinton and Ridgeway. Well, I certainly know Ridgeway. So I know the area you're talking about. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final day of the Master Q International Open Snooker Championship. This is one semi-final between Nitin Sharma and Wei Gao. The other one going on is Ranveer Singh Marwa versus Rishu Singh. And Ranveer has a 2-0 lead in that match. As you see here, Nitin Sharma with a 2-0 lead in this match. However, he's only up by 4 points. So 4 points separate these two fine players. Carter really needs to win this frame to claw one back and go 2-1 instead of 3-0. Good long red there by Carter. So here we go. Carter now 51 to 47, so they keep trading 4 points. Now Carter's in the lead by 4. With just the colors remaining. Needs the yellow to hold up just about right. So all Carter can do is lock up the object ball here, looking for an opportunity. And that's nicely done. in again. Up by 1. Requires the pink. And he won't get the brown. Could that be a misstep and an opening for Carter? Well, Nitin's got a little fortunate. This brown is very difficult. Another inch or two. And I tell you, Carter would have had a very good chance. Now he's got a decision. This brown is potable, but it's ever so difficult. Not a nice shot whatsoever. Played it well. Absolutely incredible. So Carter Gao now needs the blue and pink to claw 1 frame back and turn this match.
Nice.
Okay, this should be academic. Frame ball for Carter Gao to turn this match to 2-1
Just only one.
when it very possibly could have been 3-0. So all important pink here. Big frame for both gentlemen. Nicely done. Doesn't need the block. So it's now 2 frames to 1 in favor of Nitin. Well, we'll just go check in. Our feature match is set to resume. Nitin Sharma to break. Leads this match over Wei Gao 2 frames to 1. It is a best of 7 semi-final. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, bear with us. We have a guest standing by. 1 moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. We have returned. And we're going to have a special guest join us in just a moment. Jim Whitecher is on the line. Just bear with us. We're going to bring him in. Hi, Jim. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim White's with us. Thank you for being here, Jim. How are you?
Well, I'm good, Rob. I guess am I going to be talking through the phone then?
Yes.
Okay, this is a different avenue for me, but happy to be here. Happy to join you.
Excellent.
And I actually caught the last bit of the frame that Carter won there. And I'll call Wei Gao Carter because that's kind of his Canadian name that we know him as. And I mean, I'll tell you what, he was very fortunate that Nitin missed that brown because could easily put him down 3-0.
Yeah, that was a big frame Carter needed to win. Big difference from 3-0 to 2-1.
And I saw Nitin. It was funny enough after it finished, he practiced that brown a couple more times, and he missed it a few times in practice too. So
yeah.
He's consistent, but he's a fun player to watch. You know, he gets on with it, gets down, he shoots. He's a pool player playing snooker, and I get a kick out of watching him play.
Jim, I gotta tell you, I don't know if you saw any of his previous matches, but he's played really strong yesterday.
Well, he's got the ability to make a snooker table look like a pool table, and there aren't many players that can say that.
No, and you know what? He plays every shot that he goes for, even his safety play, with complete confidence most of the time. You know.
A couple of, unforced errors, though, from both players. I mean, that was a poor effort from Nitin there. No reason for him to miss to not be able to get back up to the reds and leave himself a lot easier, but he's played a good safety, and he's got Carter in a little bit of trouble here. Carter's going to take a little time looking at this because this is not an easy out, believe me.
No, he's going to need to catch this one real thin.
Yeah, he was in big trouble. He should have taken... Well, he got lucky.
Look at
he
that.
fluked a red in the bottom left corner, and he's landed perfect on the blue. Yeah, head straight to the lottery terminal, Carter. You just won the lottery with that shot.
Yeah, and he's opened the reds nice, too. Nitin would have had a great opportunity. But, Jim, that's just how this game goes sometimes. Now we just got to hope and see if Carter can take advantage of it.
Well, let me just get to the score. Yeah, he's got every chance. He could certainly... he doesn't need to disturb any of those reds on the left-hand cushion. He can score enough with the open reds here that he's going to put Nitin under a lot of pressure in this fourth frame. And, boy, if he could get back to 2-2, what a result that would be.
That'll certainly give Nitin something to think about. He, as much as he would have or should have made that brown in the previous frame, he certainly got to not let it bother him and just carry on. But if he doesn't win this frame, that brown may creep back into his thoughts.
Rob, I say that in commentary all the time. The key to success in any cue sport discipline is having a short memory.
Exactly. So
yeah, he's a little too straight on this red. A little bit careless, and I don't know whether the black passes that red nearest the bottom right corner into that bottom corner. If it does, looks like he's going low on the cue ball, so he's coming back out for pink or blue.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty good. Needs to be on the high side. He's a little bit low, or short of pace, as they would say.
Yeah, same sort of shot as we saw in the 10 play. Doesn't want to hit the D colors here. Get back down toward the reds. And that's a standard shot at this level. He's just traveled a little too far for the red he's looking at now. So the red to the bottom left, I think, is the only one. Unless he can, maybe he can just get past the pink to this. If he can, stop shot, and it'll leave the pink into the corner pocket, into the left side pocket, red into the bottom corner. Didn't look like he could see it. He's looking for the rest, or at least the rest that he's comfortable with. But
that's right.
Still a golden opportunity here for Carter. 10 points in front. Yeah, I enjoy watching Carter play. I wish I had a half a dozen players in my club like him. He owns Master Q, and he is the reigning Canadian champion. So he's kind of come into this tournament under the radar a little bit, as stupid as that sounds, being the national champion.
Right. Yes, he actually played. There was a rematch between himself and Derek Claus yesterday, which Carter performed. It was just as good as he did in Montreal when he won the Canadians.
Hard to believe that a guy that's the reigning champion playing in his own backyard wouldn't be one of the players that a lot thought was going to be a pre-tournament favorite, but his name really wasn't mentioned along the lines of Bobby Chaperone or Sahil.
Yeah, and we heard, I heard Renat as well. So.
Well, that wasn't one of Carter's better shots, Rob. I can tell you,
No.
He's overdrawn that by some margin. He's left himself where he might have this red just below the black, or it's run for cover.
Well, it looks like he's running for cover. Well, it looks like he played the pot with the element of safety in mind. He could have very well easily hung that red up over that corner. But Nitin being the putter he is, Jim, this red to the bottom left.
Like I said, he makes it look like a pool table. That shot was not easy.
I mean, I have comments when, earlier in the week when we had Nitin on the stream, was Nitin making everything from anywhere, which he usually does. People were saying, well, these pockets must be buckets. They're not. They're absolutely not. He is just that good.
Also, one of the few players that you see wearing a glove playing snooker. Not many players wear gloves.
That's
Certainly
right.
not playing snooker. See a lot of it in the pool world. Give you a quick update on our table beside us. RV, Ranvier, 2-0 ahead of Rishu, and he's looking good value to go 3-0 over there as well. We'll keep you posted on that table, but the focus of our attention right now, the owner of Master Q, and he's got his hands full.
Yeah, and Levi Myler, our ref, doing a fine job with the white gloves today.
He'd rather be out there playing, you know that.
Oh, absolutely, but you know, it just goes to show you what kind of guy Levi is. You know, he...
No, it just goes to show you that he paid the hotel room for the night. He wasn't going anywhere.
Well, that's a possibility. Now, Nitin seemingly has the same shot or putt on this red that Carter would have had previously. Yeah, and that's possibly why Carter didn't take that particular red earlier on. So this is going to be difficult. But knowing Nitin, it's going to be okay. That missed that by a fair, surprising amount, Jim.
Yeah, you know something? He was just going for the points there. And he
Yeah.
knew he wasn't going to get in position to a red, Rob. And if that would have been me, I might even have played safe off the yellow or brown. But he was always taking the cue ball into the tall grass. And he hasn't left Carter an easy reply. He's got to be careful to avoid the double kiss on this red.
If he gets past the brown, back to the... Well, he got a good nudge. But knowing Nitin, I wouldn't be surprised, Jim, if Nitin takes this red on. Oh, and look at this.
I'll tell you what I wouldn't give to have his eyes playing this game.
Oh my, me too.
He gets down and knocks those reds in like they're over the pocket.
I'd settle for one.
Well, that takes him 10 points clear.
Yeah, I mean...
And make that 11, Rob. I didn't count the red, so...
That's right. No,
you know,
I mean,
again, in a frame that Carter really had the first chance to tighten the vice grip, he hasn't done it. And now Nitin, you know, I got the number of reds that are going to dictate the outcome in this frame. So that's another shot. There's no way I'm trying that shot.
no.
You know, he's just such a confident player, and he's such an aggressive style. He could have flicked off that other red and laid him up behind the D colors. But you know something? He's got an insurance policy on the left-hand side of the table. Those 3 reds are all going to need to be developed. So maybe he felt like the risk was worth it.
You know, that's how Nitin usually plays a lot of the times is... I feel like I should make everything, and... Sometimes it works for him, sometimes it gets him in trouble, but like you said, those 3 reds are his insurance policy, so if he didn't make it, he really wasn't going to leave too much. He was willing to take that risk for that reward. You know, had those 3 reds not been in there, in a different position, quite possibly he wouldn't have played it that way.
That was a bad miss by Carter on that pink. And now, Rob knows where I'm commentating from. If the phone happens to ring in the background, I'm in the office at the Flight Club. So I'm going to apologize now if this phone rings. It'll be loud.
That's okay. That happens all the time. Jim, it wouldn't be a live snooker event if we didn't hear a phone ring at some point somewhere.
You just don't get many people commentating from their office in their club. But it's fun. It's fun to be here, fun to join you and watch these guys. I really wish I could have found the time to get up there in person, but
yeah,
second
exactly.
prize being able to watch it here.
Yeah, and same thing. I was thinking about going out there today. Well, I was thinking about it yesterday, going out there for this morning, but um, it's just a lot easier to do the commentary, from home remotely, if possible, because it's a little bit more relaxed. I have a lot to do. I mean, Carter's playing, so once he gets me connected to his system, it's basically I'm running the show. So it's just a lot easier to stay here. I mean, you know me, Jim. I'm a player too as well. I'd love to be in amongst the action, but this is great. Our viewers are loving this.
Well, something, Carter tried to hit that green dead on to use the blue for a full ball snooker on the two reds, and well, they're his tables, so if that one rolled off a little bit, he'd probably never let anybody know.
That's right. And comment coming in from our chat, which I can see, which you can't, is a good morning to you, Jim, from Debbie from Revelstoke, BC.
Debbie's been tuning in. She's an long-time old friend of mine, and she's a big snooker fan, Rob. I had told you about her the other day to say hi when I knew she was watching, and I hope the weather's a lot warmer out there than it is here in Toronto, Deb.
Yeah. I tell you, this morning getting up, I totally forgot about the time change.
Well, more importantly, the players didn't, Rob. You can forget it, as long as they
right.
showed up on time for their match.
So Nitin, 46 to 29 in front, so 17 ahead. And look at this, he's giving Carter opportunity now.
Yeah, the green's a little tricky.
Right.
Yeah, he'd like to be able to get up and leave himself a nice angle on a color to drop down on that open red near the black spot, but that green is always going to be a problem, and it's on the right-hand rail, which means Carter would probably have to use the rest if he was going to go after it, depending on where he ends up. Probably the yellow here, and down for the red.
Oh, he's having a look at... Oh, he's looking at... I believe he's looking at the angle of the green after... because he wants to have a good chance at clearing up here. He's going to have to get on that green at some point. And this looks pretty good, Jim.
Yeah, nice angle on this red, too. He should be able to drop onto a color and leave himself in a good attacking position from the color to the yellow.
Now, looking to get on the black here. That's pretty good. Should be able to avoid the pink here. So, with this black, we'll put him within 6.
Yeah, I don't know whether he can kill the cue ball enough here. It's tough to tell the angle he's got. If he can just kill this, and yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, now this is the shot. Yellow's obviously very potable, not an issue with that, but positionally, going to be a challenge.
He'd like to get nice and close to this green.
That looks pretty good, Jim. No, a little heavy, but you know what?
Yeah, this is going to be a little tricky, even position from the green to the brown. And I mean, what looks like an easy shot, I promise you folks, it's not.
No, this is not easy by any means, and certainly if you're trying to play position off this, it's going to increase that difficulty just a little bit more. If he's just trying to cinch it, he might very well make it, but he wants to play position for the brown, so it makes it a little bit more trickier.
And he needs the pink. So green, brown, blue, and pink required to put the frame safe.
And what an accomplishment it would be 2-0 down to make this 2-2. Wow. What an effort that was.
Not ideal. Not ideal, Rob. I mean, he's left himself a real thin cut on the brown, and position to the blue isn't guaranteed. So he's a little short of where he would have liked to have been with that cue ball. But it was a good pot on the green. He may content himself with just trying to knock this in and leave himself long distance on the blue. He's just looking now. Blue to the same pocket.
Yeah. I mean, he hit that green probably as good as he could. So only 1 point in it. Wow.
Well, here we go. This is the shot.
Now, if he can putt this blue, obviously it's going to go into that top right corner of the green pocket. Or it may pass. I'm not sure if it goes past the pink or if he wants to play it. Well, where's this pink going to end up? Because the blue is definitely available.
Yeah, and he's left it dead in, so he can draw this back for the pink to the bottom right corner. Mind you got to make the blue.
Yep. A little too...
Well, that's a huge let-off. Huge let-off for Carter. I think thinking too much about the position, Rob, and I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to make the ball. Position counts for nothing if you don't knock the ball in.
Yeah. Wow, and now look. So a bad miss by Nitton has put him in this position here. So both players require blue and pink. Carter in front only by 3. So big frame for both men here. It's going to be either 3-1 or 2-2. Carter's definitely hoping it's 2-2.
A chance for Nitton to show us a little bit of his end game, too, his safety play. As well as he knocks balls in, you don't get to the level he gets to without being able to rely on a strong safety game as well. And there's no value. Carter will probably be trying to overcut this blue, and that's if he does try and thin hit it. It's always different options, and you never see a shot exactly as a player sees it, and you never know just exactly how nervous that player might be feeling, too. But a thin cut on this blue to overcut it might be the order of the day. He definitely doesn't want it to go in.
No. I mean, it looks like he's aiming that way, Jim, exactly as you had described. Or he could... Okay. He's got the snooker. Easy enough hit for Nitton.
Yeah, he showed a lot of confidence in how nice and level his tables were on that shot, didn't he?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I guess when you're playing on home turf, it's a little bit of an advantage. But
well, I guarantee you, if Nitton was looking at this long blue, he'd already have played it.
Yep. And
safety's not easy. The pot's very tough. So if you risk taking the pot on,
well, that's what
these are the sort of shots. These are the sort of shots, Rob, that I'm glad I'm in the commentary box. I'm not out there playing them.
Yeah, no. Because half of you wants to go for it and half of you doesn't. Oh, he tried it. Needs a little bit of luck here, Jim. And he's opened the pink. And blue is now definitely potable. Oh, pink's now a little bit closer to that side cushion. But Nitton being the putter he is, if he gets anywhere near a putting angle, he's definitely going to have a go at it. Oh, this is a little bit more admissible here from this angle. Yeah,
see, that's another shot. If I'm playing that shot, I'm playing the pink to the other corner.
Yes.
I'm thin hitting it and running with the cue ball, and I mean he's all or nothing, and I admire his confidence, but that's almost a pool player's mentality there, and he's not really taking enough time to look at the shot.
So Carter's going to require pink and black, and he has this pink to the top left corner. Slight draw will leave him nicely on the black, but he's got to pot the pink here, Jim.
Yeah, a little bit of movement from Carter there, too. He was up off that pretty quick, that shot.
That's right, yes.
A little bit like moving your head on a golf shot. You get the same result.
So that's why I don't play golf.
in control. He's in control of this frame now. That's why I shouldn't play golf. So Carter's got to reply with a good safety here, and it's not easy. Maybe if he can spin it difficult to tell if the pink's far enough off that bottom cushion. He can just spin it and catch the pink from the bottom cushion.
Yeah, I think he's got enough room to get behind it here. I think he may have
I don't
heard
think
you.
he's playing. No, I don't think he's playing that shot. He would have come and had a look at it. He would have come and had a look to see how far the pink was from that bottom cushion.
Yeah.
But that's a very good reply. That was a tougher shot for me, and good reply from Carter.
Yeah. Yes. Now we're going to see a bit of back and forth here. Oh, there's no value in really trying to play this in for Carter, as he needs the black, and the white won't be anywhere near the black after this. And that's not bad. Now, very interesting shot for Nitin. He's going to play a similar type of shot. Now, if he can get the pink and nudge the black to the bottom cushion. Well, he played the pot.
Well, I can tell you that you're ahead of me because you just called that shot about 3 or 4 seconds before I saw it. So I must have a little bit of a lag on my computer.
Well,
so I'm going to listen to you.
It's like I mentioned to, it's like, you know, that analogy with the 2 TVs, right? So we're watching the same channel, so to speak. But there's going to be a slight difference. But this frame, like I said before, it's going to be every match has a key frame. And this is definitely the key frame, I believe, in this match. It's either going to
Rob,
be...
it's the key ball.
Well, yes.
You know, I mean, this pink and black for Carter, just the pink required for Nitin. But, I mean, to get to 2-2 after he's dropped the first 2 frames would be huge for Carter. And, you know, he'd have to be feeling a lot better of the 2.
Oh, this looks pretty good. Well, didn't get the snooker, but he's got that white tucked up to that cushion quite well. You know, Jim, some guys think a safety battle without potting is rather boring, or defensive play is boring. To me, I'm just wondering how long these guys can go doing this safety back and forth. Oh, that one.
Yeah, a shot like this, too, it really depends on how you feel. You know, thin hit on the left-hand side, bring the cue ball down towards the black, but risky where you're leaving the pink.
Well, it looks like he's playing a little touch aside. Oh, this got a good line, but it's a low pace.
That was the risk with the shot. It came with high rewards.
Yeah, he would have known that, too.
Yeah, you're always knocking that pink near the pocket.
Oh, boy. I gotta say, he went for that one full bore. So, now I think this might be cuttable.
He's having a look at it, Rob, and I don't know whether it's too thin to be able to hold the cue ball for the black. But he feels like he really wants to punish Nitin for that missed pink.
Oh, he went for it. Oh, no. Oh, boy.
I think his face pretty well says it all. Look at disgust. Cut that too thick. And 3-1 confirmed here on the main table. And let me quickly let you know that Ranveer Singh, RV, 3-0 ahead of Rishu. So these 2 buddies off the table. I know Rishu, from what I'm hearing, hasn't been playing a lot of snooker, but, you know, getting to the semifinals, and these 2 buddies, Ranveer and Nitin, well, wouldn't that be something if they were going to contest the Master Q Open? Still, a lot of play left, and Carter's got a lot to say in the outcome of this match.
Absolutely, Jim. I mean, it's never over, and until it's over. And Carter is certainly a fighter. You know, it won't be the first time he's have his back against the wall, where he's got to win the last few remaining frames. So he just needs to hold it together and play each frame one at a time. Nitin, however, is going to be digging in a little bit harder than ever now.
Well, he's got a cushion. I mean, 3-1. He knows that Carter has to win all of the remaining 3 frames. So, not that he really plays his cards close to his chest anyway. He lets fly, but he'll be able to go with a little bit more ease right now.
Yeah, with Nitin, you pretty much get what you see. No, he pretty much he just likes potting balls. Period. He doesn't like a lot of safety play, but when he needs to, he can play defensive, and he's really good at it.
He's a lot of fun to watch. He actually ran the Calcutta for this event, and that involved a lot of work. Does a lot of work off the table, Nitin, as well. He was just out west in Calgary,
That's right.
out there for a tournament at a venue called the Leather Pocket in Calgary, and a shout out to all the friends we have at the Leather Pocket there.
Well, that red
But he was
a
out there
little-
playing a few of the guys. He likes. He's not shy to have a gamble, Nitin, as well.
No, not at all. He's played a lot of matches. You know, he has a lot of those 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball matches where there's like 20 or 30,000 in the middle. And same with snooker. I've seen him play a lot of matches against Alan Whitfield quite often.
Wow, did he ever get lucky there, Carter? That could have been so much worse.
Yeah, however, Nitin, well, got lucky again. Or unlucky, rather. Wow. That was like a bullet, Jim.
They heard that one hit the back of the pocket in the venue next door.
Yeah. I mean, that ball would have been in the pocket on 2 tables over.
Now he's in prime position. And every chance he can put some heat on Carter now. This is prime scoring territory, this one.
Yeah, he knows he's at the winning line to move into the final, and he wants to get there. He doesn't want to have Carter come back to the table. He wants to end it right here and now. He knows that last frame was close. He knows it could have been 2-2. He knows he got fortunate. So, you can certainly tell by the way he's walking around the table. He's a little bit more determined and concentrates a little bit more at the moment. And his pace between each shot, his time between each shot, seems relatively the same. As long as Levi, our referee today, can keep up with him. So Nitin will have a roadmap of where he needs to go. Plan his route out a few shots ahead. Now he's just got to simply execute it. And he's doing a really good job at it so far.
If he gets his wish, Carter's only going to be coming to the table to shake hands, because these reds are all nicely in the open. This is the sort of way you'd just throw them on the table if you were practicing.
Absolutely. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. And with Sahil having the high break of 1-3-2 for that $500 century break prize, Nitin's not even going to be worried about that. He just wants to end the frame, move on to the final.
$10,000 up for grabs to the eventual winner of this event. Pretty good weekend's work, not to mention the Calcutta money that's also there.
Yes.
And if I'm not mistaken, Nitin bought himself, so this could be a pretty lucrative weekend for this young man.
Absolutely. 10,000 for the, I don't know anything too much about the Calcutta, but I know just for this event it was 10,000 for first place, I believe. Well, 54 in front, 67 remaining, or 55, pardon me.
Needs one red.
Yeah, one red.
One red, and snooker's required for Carter. And what a way to close things out.
Yeah, he's done really well. Like I said, when he gets going like this and he feels that winning line, there's not too many people that can stop him. You know, he did well against Vito yesterday. Same thing. When he had a sniff of that line, he wasn't letting up at all. I mean, this is just really good to see.
Yeah, a little hard, but he won't be too bothered. He's done more than enough now.
Yeah.
He has fought his way through to the final.
Well, a little bit of showmanship here, I think, Jim. A little Judd Trump action for the fans, maybe? Or perhaps not. So, 76 in front, 43 on. There's your concession. Nitin Sharma wins this match 4 frames to 1 and will be moving on to today's final later this afternoon.
Yeah, He'll sit back now, Rob, and wait for the winner of the other semifinal between Rishu Singh and Ranveer Singh. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be a great final regardless, but Nitin a very worthy finalist. And boy, you put on quite a show here for us. It's going to be a lot of fun watching that final. And if you'll have me, Rob, I'm going to try and join you for a couple frames in the final as well.
That would be absolutely. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're just getting ready to start, and with me once again is the one and only Jim White. How are you doing, Jim?
I'm doing great, Rob, thanks. Looking forward to this, and I can tell you in 35 years of doing commentary in Q Sports, there's something I'm seeing here I've never seen before. Any idea if you can guess what that is?
Actually, no, I was just trying to think there for a moment. What do you think that is?
Well, I already know what it is for me. I wonder if any of our viewers at home, let's see if anyone can figure out what's so unique about this snooker final.
No, I am not sure.
It's a first for me, and I did professional snooker for about 6 years before I started commentating pool. And I never ever saw what I'm seeing right now.
What I can tell you is two players, both from India. New Canadians.
That's the obvious choice, Rob, so you can rule that one out.
Well, we have Nitin Sharma just broke, and Ranveer Singh. This is a best of 9.
Well, I'm going to tell you what it is.
Excellent.
I've got two guys playing in a snooker final, and they're both wearing gloves. And I've never seen that before. In all my days of commentating snooker and seeing snooker, I've never seen both players wearing a glove.
You know what? I totally missed that. I guess because I'm used to seeing them play, and it's just something I just don't notice anymore. You know,
well, the one thing I can promise all the viewers at home, Rob, is they're gonna be in for a very exciting match because these two guys fire from the hip.
Oh,
both
absolutely.
very confident players, very good potters, know each other's games inside out. Both play out in Monte Carlo, where a very good friend of mine, Ross Carmesino, is the owner at Monte Carlo in Mississauga. If you're ever in the West End of Toronto,
yes,
you've got to go over to Monte Carlo Billiards. You won't be disappointed. Ross will look after you.
Absolutely. You know, another thing that's not common these days is becoming more common is the carbon fiber cues.
No, true enough. You're starting to see a few more now. Certainly in the pool world, more players are using them than the wooden shafts now. But snooker, they're still few and far between. I've seen a couple snooker players using them, but they stay straight. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I've tried one or two. They're not too bad. I'm still a traditionalist with the ash cue myself. Well, look at this, Tim. The balls are early going in this first frame. They're open nicely. You know, one mistake could cost a lot.
I want to thank Joe Attia as well for helping with the technical side. It was difficult for me to be able to get on to be able to help Rob in the semifinal and the final here today. And Joe Attia, you guys need any tech support out there? Joe's your man. Joe, I hope you're tuning in and watching. I told you I was going to give you a bit of a shout out, pal. So thank you again for all your help.
Joe Attia and Toro Systems. Without his help, I can't tell you where we'd be. We went through a lot of prep work, about a week and a half, each and every day before the event, just to get everything this good.
Yeah, this is a situation now. The black is in a good spot too, Rob. So a mistake is going to be very heavily punished. But both of these players are getting that cue ball behind that bulk line, and that's the big thing at this level of snooker. You don't want to allow your opponent to get his hand on the table. He gets his hand on the table, and chances are you're going to be in trouble with your next shot. That's if you're shooting next.
If being the key word. You can see the player, Ranveer, certainly going to take his time here. He can be a fast player, so can Nitin, but with everything on the line here.
Well, I'll tell you what a shot that was. And if there must not be anybody watching, because how can they not applaud a shot like that? And that was a tremendous pot from the tin.
Absolutely. I mean, now he's got Ranveer in a bit of a pickle, as it were.
And as you said, Rob, it's a race to 5, best of 9, so still short races, when you look at a final. So these early frames count big.
So, I mean, Ranveer does have a pass. He's guaranteed to hit one. It's just a matter of where can he lay the cue ball to rest where it's going to be safe.
Been a great event too. About 61 players, some of the best players from across the country making their way to Markham, Ontario, Master Q Open. Carter does a great job of hosting snooker events. That's why so many good players like to come to his venue, and I can tell you that these tables are immaculate. They were all recloths earlier in the week. Pat
That's
McCarthy, who does all the cloth for our tables and Carter's tables, and he has them playing as well as they can play. And if you look at the pockets right now, you'll see a little lighter leather on a couple of the pockets.
Yes.
It's because the pockets that needed new leather, he's re-leathered them as well.
Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, Jim, but the wood on the outside of the rails, they had them redone as well.
Well, this is a chance. This is a tricky little shot down the cushion.
If he gets this, he's look. Oh boy! Wow.
Yeah, I was told actually that these pockets were playing a little more forgiving than would normally be the case, and I think you got a glimpse of that there. That red looked like it touched the cushion a good 18, 20 inches from the pocket. So, you know, that's in part and parcel with the new cloth as well. You put new cloth on these tables, and the pockets tend to open up a little.
Yeah, that's one
Just like a
reason.
pool table, no different.
Absolutely, that's why we all love playing on tables with brand new cloths. You know, like you said earlier, Pat McCarthy's done a great job here. Well, the way these balls are sitting for netting, I mean, I can't see. It's going to take a devastating mistake here for things to go wrong.
Our referee, Larry LaSalle, with the white gloves.
Yeah, Nitton's certainly in good form.
He doesn't really want to look at the pink here, even though the pink might be a touch easier than the black, but the pink, well, I say that.
Wow, surprising.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah, I've
Didn't
heard
even look
that.
at the pink, but I just felt like he wouldn't choose the pink simply because it would tie up the red. So he wanted to keep everything open, and what should have been a frame-winning opportunity, now he's turned it right over, and he's only got 17 points to count with it.
Yeah, Ranveer will be. Should have. Well, that's even caught me a little off guard there, Jim.
Yeah, again, you can put that down to early nerves, I think. You know, both players still trying to settle in. This is the first frame. And if you think it's easy, you know, $10,000 on the line to the winner, $4,000 to the runner-up. So pretty top-heavy and a lot of pressure. I think he's going to have to get the rest out, maybe even the long rest for this one. Don't know if he can reach it. Well, he's all right. Now I say that, now he is looking for the extension. That just makes it a little bit trickier. Won't have to do too much with the cue ball. Looks like with this angle, maybe just stun it underneath the black, just to get the black to the same pocket. Tough to tell. Sometimes these camera angles can be a bit deceiving.
Absolutely. I mean, like you said, he won't even have to worry about those three reds on the cushion now. Obviously, Nitton wasn't expecting to get back to the table as quickly as he has. So maybe I want to tighten things up again a bit just to ensure.
Well, he did what I suggested. He just played it a lot harder than what I thought he would.
Yeah, I think there he was simply, trying to get out, knowing he was going to be on a color. He didn't want to play for the black and be tied up behind the red. I mean, he could have still easily been on the black there, but he's okay here on the pink.
Oh, just a
That's
touch
not as
unlucky
nice.
there. Played that shot nicely and just didn't quite play it with enough conviction. So run for cover.
He's got a good target area.
Can I say that? I forget
Oh,
he's
boy.
a pool player, isn't he?
15 scored.
Well, that's a shot. In that situation, if you were watching snooker in England, you might never see them play that shot.
No, I wouldn't.
He could have put him in a lot of trouble.
I mean, he had a chance there. He could have. I thought perhaps a white would have been close to the green and brown. So Ranveer, open red. It's a good long potter. It's red top right corner, and he's not playing it. He surprised me this week, Ranveer. He's played conservative when I thought he was going to play aggressive, and he's played aggressive when I thought he was going to play conservative. So, from our vantage point, things are a lot different as opposed to being a player on the table. But
Both players had clear paths to this final. A 4-1 win over Wei Gao, Carter as we call him, for Nitton. And Ranveer had a 4-0 passage
right.
over Rishu Singh. So one-sided victories en route to this final.
Yeah, this final, on paper it looks fairly even, and as viewers, I gotta say it again. I've said it many times, Jim. We love a decider. But these players will be fighting hard to end this match as quickly as possible.
It's been a long week, too.
Oh.
A lot of these players had to play in round-robin matches to the last 32 where the knockout stages began. So a lot of hard, grinding snooker.
Yeah, I can tell you from experience, the first and second days, so the first two group stage days, went till well after midnight, 1 a.m. So it was long days for all of them. I know Bob Chaperone had his last match just after midnight. Well, this bubble. Now this red I think will pass. We have a look here, and yes, Jim, this red will pass clearly. So I have a view for our viewers that they can see directly from this left corner.
Can't quite see Larry. He's just trying to see if there's space for the black to spot here.
Yeah, it's close.
And there is.
So you know what? This red may pass, to that right middle.
Ranvier actually works at Monte Carlo Billiards in Mississauga, so he has ample opportunity to practice, just not while he's on a work shift.
This frame is kind of surprising me a little bit, Jim, the way the balls were sitting and no real sizable breaks. However, sometimes that's just how it goes. The balls get open and there's no breaks, but I'm sure we will see something from one player or another. This is the first frame, Nitin leading 32-13, so only 19 in front.
Yeah, it's been going for just over 10 minutes already, and again, these guys play very quickly, very intuitive players, both of them. The thought of a miss never really enters their minds when they get down.
Oh, that's right. So, Raver, just looking at these two reds.
Well, he's looking here, Rob. He's got to be careful because he knows if he tries to flick the edge of that red and take the cue ball back down table, he may be bumping that other red near the pocket.
That's right.
So he's got to be a little careful here. Or
he's looking
in
at the
the
plan. Where's the cue ball going? Sorry, I had to throw that in there. I don't quite have the accent. Somebody told me the other day, they said, Rob, you gotta say that with a bit of a UK accent. I said, no, I'm not doing it that much of a disservice. But, we got a few of the sayings going, like, where's the cue ball going? There's a gap, there's always a gap. Dennis Taylor. Wow. I think it's just a bit of nerves here, Jim, in the first frame. On both sides.
Yeah, 18 points the difference in favor of the tin right now. But he'd like to try and close this first frame out. Looks pretty straight on the pink, so even just stopping the cue ball right there should avail that red bottom left.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be thankful he's in the...
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Sometimes I just got no words. A little careless, I think, on that pink. Perhaps taking that pink a little bit for granted.
Rob, that's exactly what he was doing. He was thinking too much about position with the cue ball and tried to get nice and close to the red.
Right. So, this is like you said earlier, this is opportunity now again for Ranvier to punish his opponent for that mistake. Nitin's won quite a few snooker tournaments as of late. He won a few OBSA events and certainly 9-ball and pool. However, Ranvier has yet to claim a victory.
Well, I'm a little surprised with his shot selection there. I don't know why he elected to take the blue off the cushion. It would have gone to the side pocket. It was far enough off the side, and it's cost him position now on a color.
That's right. So, I think he's looking again at the... Well, okay, he's looking at the blue here. Oh, you know what? Well, the intent was good. Execution was a little slow at pace. Don't be surprised if you don't see Nitin attempt this one. Now he's gotten away with it. Just.
So have you given these guys nicknames yet, Rob?
No, haven't worked that one out yet. Gotta talk
I've
to...
heard a few,
I
I've
gotta
heard a
talk to
few of
James.
your nicknames. I
Yeah,
thought they were pretty cool.
I gotta talk to James, the Natural Power, about that one. He drives a Tesla, so natural. And because, I'm a wrestling fan, wrestling buff, and you know there was natural Buddy Rogers from way back. Okay, where's the cue ball going, Jim? Oh no, that cue ball found its way home. So this frame it's a bit of an odd one, I think.
Yeah, it's just to and fro. Both players have had their chances. Looks like an 11-point differential as we speak. Oh, make that 7.
Well, that was just free ball.
Got just a little bit of a lag on my Cloud Snooker scoring. I'm getting the scores on my phone as I watch this,
Yeah.
but there's a few seconds between when they're actually plotting the ball and the scoring is being updated.
Yeah, and it also, you know, depends on how fast or when the person keeping score inputs that score as well. But, you know, we can hear Larry, or the audience can hear Larry. So, Ranveer, I don't want to say he's off to the races, but...
He's off to the races.
He's off to the races. I mean, you know, this is pretty, you know, academic from this point. That wasn't his best positional play.
Yeah, he's going to have to kill this one now if he plays this with a deep screw. A lot of bottom, try and hold the cue ball. I don't know if he can hold it for the yellow. He's going to have to cue this one very nicely. You know, being left-handed like Ranveer, when you're playing the black into the right-hand pocket like this, you're playing it into a blind pocket because your line of sight is away from your target. Makes it a little tougher. Yeah, and caught it too thick. That was a problem, trying to hold the cue ball there and trying to feather it with bottom. He just left the angle a little too steep to do what he tried to do.
Yeah, and now he's only ahead by 7. Nitin's got this should be an out. And, well, okay.
Yeah, the guys that these two beat in the semifinals are probably watching this thinking, how come they never miss those shots with me?
That's right. That's right. I mean, you know, we see, and I'm sure you've seen Ranveer play quite a bit, this yellow here for position. I've seen him play this a million times. Just like that.
You know what impresses me more about players like Ranveer and Nitin is how they really enjoy playing. They like to compete. They're so good-natured, and then Ranveer comes into our club quite a bit when he plays in the tournaments, and he's always got positive things to say.
Oh yeah, I've not, you know, I see him mostly, well, every day I go to Monte Carlo, and he's always very personable, very approachable. You know, we're decent friends, and he always has helpful hints and tips and things like that, you know? Like, we played quite a bit, and he's done me in quite a few times.
Well, that was frame ball there. Snooker's required for Nitin, and he won't have to worry about that. So, frame number 1, and it's always a big one. I always say the toughest to win are the first and the last. So, number 1 goes to Ranveer Singh. They call him RV, and he is out of the blocks.
Absolutely. So, one good thing about this is, you know, Master Q in the lounge, they have that big, huge screen. Well, Carter's got our live feed on that big, huge screen. It was kind of funny this past week when the players were on table 1, they could see themselves.
Well, I'll tell you a funny story about something like that. Years ago, I was commentating a ladies' match in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Okay.
And Allison Fisher was one of the players, and they had a big monitor up in the wall in the conference center, and I was using a telestrator to show how to get out of a particular snooker or a hook that she was faced with. And she told me when we were having breakfast the next morning that she wasn't exactly sure how to get out of it. And then when she looked up at the monitor and saw my telestration, and I thought to myself, well, good to know.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, I'll definitely let the people that put the venues together know that they can't really do that again.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was helpful, I'm sure. So,
Players just taking a quick break right now, and again, give us a chance to thank everybody. There are so many people involved in making an event successful, and of course, Carter and all the staff at Master Q, all the people, the players have come from Quebec. Tom Finstead from Edmonton made his way, loves to come to Toronto. He's got a lot of good friends here, and we all love seeing him.
yeah,
It's not easy for a lot of these guys to travel. It's expensive. It's expensive, and you know, traveling around this country, it's a big country, Canada, in case you haven't traveled around it. And it is pricey. Here we go. Frame number 2.
Yeah, ran for break. And he's brought a red up with him, but he's got that cue ball tight to the cushion. Well, that was dangerous.
Well, this is a chance again. In the early days, he's showing you the red he's going to be going at because that will avail the black. And if he can get that black with a little bit of angle to dislodge that red just to the left of the black spot, he's going to free the black up to both pockets.
Yeah, no. Great opportunity. Didn't play it as well as he could have, and you saw that with the little gesture there.
Yeah, he was playing on the pink. Yeah, he might have been playing on the pink as well, Rob. And
yeah.
Again, you know, he's a young man. He's a gifted young man, and you know, he had a chance there to really open the frame up in one visit, and now he's going to need a little bit of. He's going to have to manufacture some position here.
Yeah, this is going to require a good putt. Oh, it's not bad. So he has a red at the bottom of the bunch here.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's straight enough for him to be able to just follow through for the black to the bottom right. If it is, this is a chance, but this is a tricky shot.
Well, I think it's just off straight, Jim. So he's going to... Well, yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, again, I question his shot selection a little bit. I thought he could have followed through with that first red and come down for the black and been a little bit more attacking. So here's a chance now for Nitin. He can play this, and if he can just move that red slightly, and he did, he should now be in prime position. He hasn't knocked it down enough, I don't think.
No.
Yeah, it's close, isn't it? I'm not sure whether that black will pass. He's had a good look at it. But if it does go, this is a gilt-edged opportunity for him now to tighten the screws in the second frame.
Well, I can tell you because I'm looking at the camera view from that side, and it's very tight. So he's got backup table. It was a little too tight for his comfort.
Yeah, and short of speed, too. He would like to have been top side of this blue, bring the cue ball down for the reds, and now he's going to have to knock in a good red to continue the break.
Yeah, I mean, certainly one he's familiar with and should get. However, you know, from what we saw in the first frame, nothing is guaranteed or assured. You know, there's a lot on the line that they're playing for.
That was a good shot.
That was very nice.
Very confident shot, and again, nicely controlled. This is a little bit more from what we're accustomed to seeing from Nitin. And he's got an angle on this black now. Maybe a little more than he wanted, but how aggressive does he want to be? Because he can take that cue ball into the reds.
Yeah, he's going to be going directly into the bunch. He doesn't have to worry about position.
Yeah, just a few unforced mistakes, really. And that's a shot that, you know, he'd like to have 99 out of 100 again.
Well, you know, I see with a lot of players on shots like that, they want to, they know they're going into the pack, but they concentrate more on going into the pack than actually potting the ball. If those reds weren't there 99 out of 100 times, that black's going into the center of the pocket. You know, especially with these two. So, opportunity now. I mean, Nitin's only in front 21-7 now. Well, at least that's what it has on our scoreboard. Now it's 21-13. It might be a slight delay in what our viewers see because of the cloud scoring, so... Good long red here with the rest. Mid-range anyway. It's looking fairly good here.
Now, pink looks like it's going to come down to the black spot. And he doesn't have much angle here.
You know, it's not bad.
14.
Just holding for that red on the cushion.
Yeah, that could have been better. Again, a little bit more angle than he would have ideally liked. So this is missable. So much so that he's given it a little bit more time.
Yeah. I think, you know, he has the first frame. He'd love to get a second frame here. Is he going to step out? I think he might. Yeah, he's not quite too sure, Jim.
Yeah, it wasn't a good shot he played off that black. I mean, he really should have been in attack mode right now, and instead he's forced to defend. And he should be at the table.
That's right. I mean, the balls are sitting fairly decent. And only 7 points in front is Ranveer over Nitin at this moment. Now, Ranveer might be the one who could be in trouble here.
That red on the left-hand side, it's a little too close to the cushion for Ranveer to think about trying to play safe off it. He might be in a bit of trouble here.
You know, it might be worth an attempt to come off the side cushion and nestle up to this red, just below the pink on the cushion there, on that bottom one.
Rob, I'll tell you the shot I'm playing here. I'm coming off the bottom cushion and nestling to the red on the left-hand cushion.
Yeah, yeah. He's got a direct line of sight to that bottom cushion to make, you know, the angle to that red on the left. And I think he's playing the red, but it's more of a direct contact here. Wow. Well, okay, doke. Well, Nitin gifted an easy starter.
Look at the reds now. 6 reds left and wide open.
Yeah. You know, on paper, this should be, you know, frame. You know, for lack of a better term, this should be a frame-winning visit. Or what would be expected.
Sorry, Rob.
Okay.
That was a weak shot, that one, from the tin there, too.
Oh, he got a decent rub off the green. It certainly won't hurt him.
13.
Well, if my scoring is up to speed, that puts him 13 in front.
That's right.
Still everything open, and if he doesn't secure the frame at this visit, he's going to have no one to blame but himself.
Yeah, I mean, he certainly doesn't want to fall 2-0 down. Yeah, he's like he was in his last match against Carter now. You know, and these two are friends, but they're very highly competitive friends. Neither one wants to give an inch.
You know, I'd give the slight edge to Nitin in terms of experience and, you know, prime time play. You know, being under the spotlight. But Ranveer is definitely an up-and-comer. There's no question about that. I love the speed that he plays at, his timing.
Well,
he just exudes confidence.
No, he's, well, what I consider young, he's only, I believe, 23, 24.
Rob, everybody considers that young.
Well, Jim, I remember when I first started playing, everybody was 20, 25 years older than I was, so.
42.
You know, I had friends my age play, but I was the only one playing in, you know, the Ontarios back then, so.
Well, that was frame ball.
Yep.
So that mistake from Ranveer. Again, a bad positional shot. Remember, the black into the bottom right corner, bad positional shot, and he had to defend instead of attack. And it came back to haunt him.
15.
Yeah, I think Nitin, you know, tightened things up a bit for himself. Wanted to make a good break. I believe it was 58. Well, now 62 with that brown.
You should save those. You might need them later on.
Okay,
well,
so
Rob,
57.
it looks like it's a good spot for me to take my leave. I'm going to go out and see if my servers need me instead of locking myself up in the office. But I've enjoyed it. A couple frames, and I hope all the folks watching enjoy the remainder of this final. It's going to be a good one. The future of snooker in Canada is what you're watching. And Rob, thanks again for allowing me to join you, and hope you enjoy the rest of the afternoon, my friend.
All right, Jim, thank you ever so much for joining us. Greatly appreciated. I'm honored, and it was a pleasure. Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the one and only Jim White stepping in for a couple of frames. So here we go, frame 3. Nitin Sharma to break. This match now all tied at 1 frame apiece. So a bit of a touch and go moment. Black tied up in the bottom of the bunch. Not anymore. That white going to be tucked back into bulk. So Nitton's going to have his eye on this long distance red to the bottom right corner. If he plays this well, the black will be available to him. Well, first he's got to make the putt. Where's the cue ball going? Not to the airport, Jamie Manella. So, well, what could turn out to be a highly contested match. You know, one frame apiece. I see them trading frames right down to the 9th frame. So, my prediction is I'll go on a limb saying a decider. So, bit of a slow start. 1-1. Ranveer Singh Marwa versus Nitin Sharma. This is the final of the Master Q International Open from Master Q Billiards in Markham, Ontario. Well, sit and roll. I don't think it's going to be a 6-hour match. I hope not. So things are starting to open up here. Just narrowly missing that red. Ranveer looking to get that white behind the green. Oh, he's just off. Not bad, however. Puts Nitin in a little bit of trouble here. Gonna need to find a good way for this white to get out. That's not bad. Pacey. So Ranveer will certainly be able to get his hand on the table here. So Ranveer will have a look at this red in the middle of the bottom cushion. He can hit just the right side of it, return the white back to bulk. Target area should be behind the green and brown, which will put Nitin in a lot of trouble. Nitin has the red, looking at the red just to the right of the, or left of the yellow, nearest the corner pocket. There we go. Good putt, not sure for what. Oh, but no, he's okay. Good pink, but the cue ball's going towards that cushion. A little closer to that cushion than he would have liked, folks. Starting to put a few balls together here. Seems to be his MO. continuing his role here.
22.
Nicely played. Now he's got the blue to the bottom right pocket. Look at the determination. So here we go, on a break of, well, 34 now. Larry LaSalle doing a fine job. Nitt looking to make short work of this frame. He does certainly like to pot balls. And he does seem to have a lot of cue power. Sometimes a bit too much.
42.
So his 42 break may come to an end here, but I believe this red will pass the top left. And it won't.
42 scored, descent.
So good break. So Nitin Sharma in the lead, 43-4, over Ranveer Singh Marwat. So 39 in front. This frame certainly not out of reach just yet for Ranveer, but he's going to need to make something happen soon. There's only 7 reds. Wow, what do you say about that? Great putt, positionally not so good, but the putt was nice. So just a safety here for Nitin. Quite content with taking the reds.
10:45, Brigade 4.
Not sure what Larry was talking about there. Wow,
Foul 4, 10.
that was surprising. Should have known that was a distinct possibility to foul into that right middle. Nitin, look, taking a little liberty there with his 45-point lead. At any moment, Ranveer Singh Marwat can definitely cut into that. And if we look now, this red will pot to that bottom left corner. And the black is right up there on the blue spot. Not on the black, it's on the brown. It's on the wrong side of the brown. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying the day. I just want to thank the one and the only Jim White for spending his time, some time with us today. That was very gracious, very kind. I do appreciate it. So, again, Jim, thank you ever so much. And, yeah, we will see you soon as the OBSA returns to action at the Corner Bank and Master Q. November 16th, and the final will be right here, November 17th at Master Q. So, Jim, we'll see you on November 16th in just a couple weeks. But you know what? Jim is very professional. We thank him for it. Can't wait to do it again. Alright, this frame is slowed down just a little bit. Ranveer trying to get in stroke here. Nitin not allowing it to happen, so clear advantage to Nitin. That was absolutely fantastic. Nitin not worried about position, just potting the reds and killing them off one by one. Quite happy to push. Well, he's not quite. I would have thought he would have just played that right to the cushion, but apparently he tried the putt. And he's got a 41-point lead now, doesn't it? And we have a look here. Have a look at the camera. We have several people in the background watching the live feed. You can see that great trophy there. Nitten trying to knock that red in. Won't get it. So Nitten now. Should have the frame here. He's got a 38-point lead. Ah, that was nicely played.
Hey. Nine.
So Nitten 59-13, 46 in front, 43 on. Black will not fall. Rabbit will come back to the table. We're playing snookers now. Just one. Rabbit fails to get that ball into the pocket.
Yep.
We'll leave a long red for Nitten. Oh, look at that. Oh boy, careless. Absolutely careless. Did not have to play it like that. He was 46 in front, 43 on. Now he's 41 in front with 43 on. So now Nitten can, or Ranveer rather, can steal this frame. Wouldn't that be a turn of events here, folks? Red looks good. It's there. So this black is a must-get. Possession is secondary. Good effort. Good effort. He's got an angle.
Hey.
Oh, just in safety.
Score.
So Ranveer can actually win this frame. Oh, look at this. Now, he is 33 behind. So this red and the pink. The blue to tie, pink to win. Let's have a look at the angle here. Appears he's going for it. Red to bottom right corner. And is it there? It's there. Well, folks, the steal is on. Nitten. 2 reds left. Anyway, sorry, Nitten was 46 points with 2 reds left. Played a wild shot on one of them, knocked the blue in to that bottom right corner now, which provided this opportunity for Ranveer. Just needs to clear up here.
9.
So he's a little short on the green. It's thin. The question here is, can he pot this and maintain position on the brown? Would have liked to come a little bit further down the table. Make his life easier. However, just like in golf, must play the white where it stops. Thin green, top right corner. And it's there. Where's the cue ball going? No! Oh, wow. Absolutely devastating. He had the frame in his hand. Could have been 2-1. Now he's down. River's down 29. Nitin back at the table, ball in hand. 29 in front. There's the green. And Brown to secure the frame. So there's the frame. Congratulations, Nitin Sharma, with a 2-1 frame lead. Alright folks, we'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so Larry's got the ball set for frame 4. Sorry folks. Decent break. How's his luck? Well, River would have expected more from that. However, it's where we are. Sorry, folks. minor technical issue on my end. It's been resolved. We are back and in full swing. Ranveer Singh leading this frame 23-28 now, I believe, to 5. So 23 in front. Great opportunity here to tie this match up 2 frames apiece. Quite capable of doing it at this visit. No reason why he shouldn't. Thank you very much, Kevin Clancy. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate you all being here. I love the help and support you've given me so far every time we go live. And this is why we have a donation link. I would love if you could visit that link, which is tiny.cc/livestreamdonate, and consider giving us a small donation, which will help us with our live streaming capabilities. Cameras, computers, microphones, wires, cables, ties.
23.
Everything helps us to do our job better so that we can provide the best quality video and entertainment for you each and every time, because you, our viewers, deserve nothing but the best that we can do. So my promise to each and every one of you is to simply give you my best every time. So please do visit that link, consider a donation, tiny.cc/livestreamdonate. It's in the description of all our videos now. I appreciate you being here. I hope you're enjoying your weekend, and I hope most of you aren't too affected by the time change. I know I was. So we continue here. Ranveer Singh on his way to capturing this 4th frame, making it 2 frames apiece here momentarily. Current break of 38.
39.
Oh, he's just having fun out there now, ladies and gentlemen.
46.
And Kevin Clancy, thank you again. I mentioned before, thank you so much. It's been, I'm going to be honest with you, it's been difficult. Directing, producing, commentating, monitoring, 6 cameras, not just 1, 6 cameras.
Scored. Good you.
So there's your 2-2.
Ten minutes? 10 minutes? Good. Yeah, because after 4 frames you get a break. So. Yeah, 5 minutes is okay. Well, whatever. Okay. 10 minutes too long. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so players are on a 5-minute break, as you heard. So we'll be back in just a few moments, ladies and gentlemen. and gentlemen, welcome back. This is frame 5. Nitten just broke. And Alex Shakira, my friend, thank you very much. Very kind of you, sir.
4 minutes. Data plans, yeah, towards the rail. One. Eight. It's 4. 10.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will return in just a few moments. Pardon me, I need to grab myself another tea. Or, sorry, a vanilla tea that arrived. Thank you. I'll be back in just a few moments.
G.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying this final. It's now 2-2, as you see. This is the 5th frame. Nitin Sharma leading 18-9, so he's 9 points in front. With a good starter here, red to right middle. Should be nicely on the blue. Looking to punish his opponent, Ranveer, for that error he made in his last shot. Now he's going to need some luck. Didn't need to go into them, but he did.
6.
This red will pass, I do believe. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a top prize of $10,000. Is what these players are playing for. And slowly but surely, adding points to his total, increasing his lead here. Will that pink drop? Yes, it will. And that, I'm pretty sure, is going to be end of break here, folks.
13. Scored 10. 10-31. Rashid 9.
And it's Ranveer, not Regine. But that's okay. Ranveer needs to get out off these 2 reds below the pink. Played the plant, nicely done. Now, is he going to have position? No, he won't, so he's just going to touch up behind the green here. You can see here, it is close, really tight to that green. Referee Larry LaSalle just having a look at the position of the white in case Nitin doesn't make contact with the red here. And have a look at what he's left on. So, not in great position. Has a long blue in the top right corner. And it's there. Good pot. He's going to require the rest here. No, he's stretching. He's going to stretch a little bit. This could prove dangerous now. Yeah, and that's exactly what happens. Now he's opened the black.
6 scored.
So, Nitin's just going to leave the white where this red is below the black. No, take the pot. Oh, wow. Nitin feeling the wind coming. Needs a bit of luck here. And yeah, you know what? It's not great, but it's not terrible. This red to right middle. Oh, he played the double.
8 scored. 10.
Nitin really wants to win here today, folks. But like I said, they've traded frames back and forth. So just a return to bulk. Nicely done. That's going to put Nitin in a little bit of trouble here. Must be careful. He's only 23 points in front in this 5th frame of our final. It's not bad, but I have a feeling Nitin's going to be shooting right back from the bulk area. Well, it's kind of pacey. Tried to get that white to the green. It won't be there. So Nitin will have an out here. Possible pot knowing Nitin in the bottom left corner. He's trusting to a bit of luck. Could have left that one on, but he didn't. So Ranveer may play this red to the bottom left corner as an out to the bulkhead with the cue ball. And there you see the white nicely in the bulkhead. So it's not bad. Ranveer needs to put a little bit of pressure on Nitin. Wow, would you look at that mistake? This red clearly goes. What's that? Whoa, boy. Oh, he's on the black. There's a red waiting for him. Not ideal with the cue ball. Hampered. You can put a lot of unwanted side on this if you're not careful. Ah, great shot. This red, bottom right. Rambert making the most of it. Wants this red to go and it won't.
22 score.
Can't believe it. So Rambert cuts the lead down to 8. Wow. Linton's just in potting mode. Playing aggressive, not really wanting to waste a lot of time. Played the snooker. Could have played it a lot better. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do enjoy our streams, please help us out by considering a small donation. You can visit tiny.cc/livestream donate. There's no set amount and we greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for being here.
38.
We're just waiting for the scores to update. Linton apparently has 40, Rambert has 38. I'm not sure where he gets that from. The score is correct as 39 Linton, 31 Rambert. So Larry's making a small error there. So Linton not getting the snooker on this attempt will leave the red on the right side cushion available to that corner pocket. May decide to take this on. It's the only red he can leave. Now, did he leave it? You know what? I think he has. Unbelievable. So Linton, same red, left middle. Good pot. Waiting for the double. It's not there. Larry LaSalle doing a fine job. Rambert looking for a safety here. Not his best. Certainly could have been better. Linton looking to pot that red. Didn't get it. And he's going to leave it. Good pot.
Three.
So now the score has been updated. The cloud just seemed to have been stuck. 48-43, 5 points in favor of Nitin. So Ranveer on a roll should have this fifth frame. And it should be 3-2.
17.
So Ranveer up 55-48 now, 7 in front. Only requires this pink for the frame.
23 in frame.
Very well done. Congratulations. Ranveer Singh now leads Nitin Sharma 3 frames to 2. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Alright friends, we are back with frame 6. Ranveer Marwa to break.
All 7.
Where's this red going? And Debbie, welcome back. Oh, that was close. He's gonna leave it on though. So Nitin come to the table, or Ranveer rather. Ranveer has a good pot angle on the blue to go into the bunch. He's gonna want to capture or catch that pink full in the face here. Oh, he got lucky, didn't pot that red. And he has a red to the left corner.
6.
You can see the trophies there in the background. We'll have that presentation for you at the conclusion. Of the event. Here we see Ranveer's got options. Red to right middle, pot it, end up on the blue.
15.
Now, he doesn't need to go into the bunch here, but he does have the angle. So wisely, just pot in the blue. Has position on the red to the right of the bunch, to that bottom right corner. Now let's see if he goes into the bunch here. Well, that did not work in his favor. Didn't hit it as good as he needed to.
28.
So, end of break. But he's got a decent lead, 36-0 in this fifth frame, that's Ranveer. Leading 3-2, looking to make it 4-2, putting him 1 frame away. And as I said, this will be, since coming to the GTA, this will be Ranveer's first victory, should he win here today. So, that mistake from Rambir might cost him here. He's got a fair bit of work to do. He's okay, he's on this red, good to the right middle. Looking to draw back just a little to get over to the blue. He's not on the right side of the blue. Will that prove to be the difference for his next position on a red? It is going to be forced to take this red by the pink to the bottom left corner. Oh, does this red pass? Wow, it does. Good. Great pot. So you see Nitin on a run of 39, now taking the lead by 3. And not showing any signs of stopping here, friends.
46. 47.
Again, Nitin's on the block to the bottom right corner. As we see here, look at the determination in this man. Just come up just above that red.
Show this one.
Nitin on a break of 60 with 43 remaining.
61.
Oh, not great. Didn't want to nudge that pink.
68.
So he's only 32 in front. Will require this red for the frame. Frame first, Century second. It looks good, looks good.
69.
Here we go, the Century's still on. Got a good angle here on the block. Could we see a ton? That pink is going to prove to be difficult.
78.
But the Century is still on here, folks. Question is, will he be able to get that pink?
81.
Now he needs to get on the blue with an angle to nudge the pink out.
85.
85, 18 to go, possible 103. Didn't want to hit the black, so current break of 90. Gonna require a couple doubles here. That won't get it, so the break will end at 90. Well done, Nitin Sharma, ladies and gentlemen. So Nitin leads this match, or sorry, Nitin ties this match at 3 frames apiece. We'll be right back. Alright, here we go. All tied up, 3 apiece. Nitin getting very lucky on that poor break. This is frame 7. This is turning out to be a very highly contested match, trading frames back and forth. Not one player able to get that 2-frame advantage that they're so desperately looking for. That safety from Raver could have been a lot better. He's left this red on. Top left corner, or left middle rather, pardon me. Wow. Nitin can feel it, and when he does, he is absolutely dangerous. So let's sit back, enjoy it, and see what he can do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being here. Absolutely tremendous amount of support this entire week. Unfortunately, the tournament will end today. This is the final. So Nitin playing position with his red to the right of the bunch, to the top right corner. Looks good. Wow. He is on it now. He's feeling it. He's getting closer. He's only 2 frames away from that $10,000 first prize and the title of Master Q International Open Champion. Now, does this red pass?
24.
No, it does not. So we got the red along the cushion with the use of the rest here. Can't really leave anything, except for the one he's playing on, of course. Wow, he's on the ball now. So, just a matter of where he's going to play position. And we see this black is dead straight. So we're going to have a deep screw. Just a little bit.
Okay. 32.
So Nit on a break at 32. 4 reds, 4 blocks. And I believe this red just to the right of the bunch will pass to that top left corner.
Yeah. Sticking.
Seems to be an issue here. I'm not sure exactly what it is. So this red must go to continue the break. Whoa.
32 scored.
So Nit in the lead with that 32. So he's 32 to 0. Oh, this could prove to be dangerous. Oh, Nit looking to punish here. And have a look at this, folks. Look at this red just below the bunch. Sitting there waiting to be potted. So Nit just stun off the bottom cushion. 2 rails. And playing the open red by the blue here. So as you saw, there is a red at the bottom of the bunch that goes to that bottom right corner. So pink to left corner. There, he's got that red. He could use that red if he gets the correct angle. Wow.
9 scored.
So River's got this red and will go. Pink to left corner. Now look at this. Interesting enough, I think he's got the correct angle to go into the bunch here. Play that pace. Well, he played that rather poorly and he knows it. He's got fortunate that he didn't snooker himself behind that yellow. Referee Larry LaSalle checking if the pink spots or not. And I don't believe it will, so it's going to go behind that last red the bunch. Mike Miller, thank you very much. I appreciate absolutely everything. And yes, I know you were there in person yesterday with Anita and Levi. I was watching you guys on camera, actually. Mustafa Haddadi, thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. Debbie, I'm so glad you are here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and Debbie from Revelstoke, BC, Jack of all trades, or Jill of all trades, I should say. We got a lot. I'm going to be bringing to you a lot of snooker in the next few weeks, next little while, definitely before the end of the year. Make sure you remember to like and subscribe on our OBSA YouTube channel so you never miss any action, so it will send you notifications when we go live. Eric Zhao, thank you very much. And if you wish to help us out with a small donation, you can do so by visiting that link scrolling to the left of the score, tiny.cc/livestream donate. That link is also in the description of our videos. So anything you can do would help us out immensely. Thank you so much. So Debbie, I know you're watching. I know you love this, and I'm grateful you're here. So remember, like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the action anytime. Now, in just a couple of weeks, we will be live again on the OBSA YouTube channel, where it's not just a catchphrase, it's a fact. The OBSA YouTube channel, where the world is watching. November 16th and 17th, it will be the OBSA Event 3 from Master Q and Corner Bank, and we will be live on the 17th from Master Q Billiards. And then, just a few days later, starting November 22nd, so November the 22nd, I am very proud to announce, once again, that I will be involved to bring you from the Embassy Billiards Club in San Gabriel, California, the United States Snooker Championship. That begins November 22nd. And that will be live on our channel as well, so definitely looking forward to that. And if you also want to have any other information, updates, and stay up to date with snooker in Ontario, or Canada, around the world pretty much, just snooker in general, visit our OBSA YouTube page, join the group. We'll have everything there for you. So Nitten, strong competitor, looking to take the 6th frame to lead 4 frames to 3. He's got a 50 to 11 point lead, so he's only up by 39. 5 reds still remaining. And now they're quite open, and look where this white's going, right behind that green. Very nicely done. All Ranveer needs is one good solid opportunity. And he definitely has the ability to turn this frame around. Nitten looking for the hit and hope. And it may not work. Well, you know, considering where he was and the way he played that, he did get fortunate. This could have been a lot worse. Ranveer needs a good pot here. Wisely not playing it. And I gotta admit, he played that one rather poorly. Debbie, you are a joy. You're absolutely hilarious. I agree, listener. There are a lot of mistakes on both sides, really. You know, as we said before when Jim White was on commentary with me, that Nitten has a slight edge based on the fact that he's used to playing in some high-pressure matches. Ranveer is a really decent player, but he just doesn't have the experience that Nitten has in such events like this. Okay, this is his chance. He has many reds he can drop on here. So it's going to be the one into the left corner pocket along the cushion. Gotta pay close attention to this one. No, he's hit it thick. Won't be good. So Nitten, red to left middle with a 30 point lead, 50 to 20 in the 6th. I think we'll be waiting for him. Well, that was a poor shot, I gotta tell you. Took it for granted. Needed to hit that with a bit more pace. Requires just this red. Bit of a lash. Looking to get lucky. Good run of the ball. Well, he's got fortunate again. Well, that was unfortunate for Ranveer. He's given up this red here to the bottom left corner. Now, not much you can do when your opponent hits the ball as hard as Nitten does and gets away with it. So 38 in front, 35 on. Wow, he's looking to chip out something. He didn't get either blue or red. So 42 now is the lead. 62 to 20 in favor of Nitin. So 42 in front, 35 on. Webber requires 2 snookers here. Oh, it needs the red to go just a little bit more. Nicely done. So Ramver is still looking for those elusive snookers. He's got the boat colors he can hide behind, but he might be able to just chip off thin on the left side of this red. Hide the white behind the black. Just like so, it's going to be a little bit too firm. So, no good. Then able to hit the red, almost potted it. Wow. Here's another opportunity. Quite possible this red will be on the bottom cushion. White should be right next to that pink. That's the easy way. Ramver knows he needs to make it a little tougher. And again, not difficult. Oh boy. That's one.
All 4.
So Ramver down 38. Punted the red, needs the black. Now is he gonna snooker himself? No, he's okay. So Ramver down by 30. 27 on. Scott with the line, does he have the pace? No, he doesn't. Opportunity here for Nitin Sharma to end this frame. So this frame should be over here, friends. So, a little bit of showmanship here. Frame well in hand. There you go. Nitin Sharma leads this match 4 frames to 3. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Alright, friends. Here we go. Frame 8. Ranveer Marwa to break. As you heard, referee Larry LaSalle announce Nitin Sharma leads 4-3. Now 1 frame away from claiming this Master Q International Open title. Was looking to get in early there. Absolutely incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know anybody wanting to watch this, let them know it's on. And it's almost over. That Nitin Sharma has a 4-3 lead. It's only best of 9. Only a possible 2 more frames. And we will be done. Oh boy. Wow, what in the world has he done there? That was absolutely insane. Tried to cut in that low red for some reason. Has now just split the pack far and wide. Stephen Kitt, I'm glad you're enjoying this. Stephen Kerr, rather. Nitin has just been given a gift from Ranveer. Just split the pack wide open. I can't believe he's done this. Absolutely incredible. Not sure what he was thinking there. That just comes with lack of experience and forethought, right? Wow, I'm almost speechless. Not sure what he was thinking, but wasn't good. So Nitin a high favorite now, absolutely, to win this event. So Ranveer is going to have to wait until the next major and start the process from round 1 all over again. This has been such a long road for these players just to get to this final. For Ranveer to play that pot on the red, knowing he was going to split the pack like that, absolutely ludicrous, crazy. However, Nitin won't mind. Doesn't have to do a lot with the white. He's going to have position on something somewhere. Wow, this is just, oh boy, look at this. Wow. So Ranveer Singh Marwa, 37 points down. See how he feels here. I'm not sure what his thought process is here. I'm still thinking about his last pot, but okay, let's move on. 37, the difference. Nitin Sharma 37-0 in this 8th frame. So Ranveer simply needs to worry about the 4 open reds in the middle of the table here. Alright, let's see what Ranveer Singh Marwa can do, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. He's got out of position, so only made 4 off that. That's absolutely, I'm not sure what he's thinking, what he's doing, but it's nothing good. Nitin with a 33-point lead, 37-4. I think Nitin's going to have a go at this long red to the bottom right corner. Why not? He's potting the balls and his opponent is not. I don't want to say that Ranveer's given up, but it seems like his drive is just a little bit lower than it was in the first 4 frames. behind that black, tried to go around the angles, didn't get it. He caught the jaws in that top right corner. And this is where he's ended up, so end the break, unless he can manufacture something here. And can't ever count Nitten out. But he's seemingly running away with this.
14 scored. The 10:51. Ranvier 4.
Odds are definitely in Nitten's favor here. 51-4, 47 up, with 6 reds remaining, so 75 on. 3 of those reds are locked up, but with shots like that, how can you deny him a win here today? This could be a cross corner into the bottom left corner. Oh no, he cut it right in. Wow, okay. Get a better angle than we can see from our view here. So 55-point lead, 67 on. So this frame and match is coming to a close fast here. Again, he should have played that one. Could have played that one a lot better. Didn't. 53 behind, 59 on. If he doesn't get this pink, Nitten only require 1 red. Wow, can't believe he started this frame. Wow, just wow. When you're 1 frame away from victory and your opponent smashes the pack like that. Well, this is gonna be it, friends. Played the brown, missed the brown. Nitten requires 1 ball here. Just this red. Well done, young sir, well done. 3 reds remain. He's up by 55 with 51 on. We'd love to get 1 more. Oh, look at this. Oh, he's pushed the red too far. He has a good lead now. He's up by 60-5. Only 51 on. So barring any natural disasters, this match is pretty much done and dusted, as they say.
4.
And a foul there from Ranvier, just making things worse. Oh my goodness. Look for Nitten to go for absolutely everything now. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around for the conclusion of this match. In just a moment, we will have the... There you go, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Nitten Sharma, the Master Q International Open Champion. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. We have the trophies and the presentation ceremony coming up right now. Congratulations, Nitten Sharma. Also, congratulations to Ranveer Singh for doing as good as he did. Gave it everything he got, I'm sure. A little bit of an odd frame, that one. But, wow, what an incredible event this has been. So have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around. We have the ceremony. The trophy presentation is done by 2024 Canadian Snooker Champion Carter Gow, the owner of Master Q Billiards, tournament director and organizer. I am Rob Richards, proud to have been here with you. So, stick around. Absolutely incredible. What an event. I hope you've all enjoyed it as much as I have. Rob Richards, We're not done yet. Stick around. Waiting for the players just to get themselves organized. Take a breath. You're more than welcome, everyone. Thank you so much. Stick around. We will have the trophy ceremony momentarily.
Okay, 2024 Master Open International Championship. After 4 days, 115 match battle, today we're here and watch the great semi-final and final. This time we have 16 players join this tournament. They came from Ontario, BC, and the United States. Hopefully, every player enjoyed this tournament. Yeah. And at this time, I would like to thank for the presence of ODS and Anita, Ivan, and Tiger. And especially, I would like to long thanks for the backup cameraman, Ron Richard, and Rocky Mom. Ron, good job, Ron. And he was 20 hours a day during this tournament, and set up the cameras and doing the computer for us, and they did a very good job. Okay, and thank you, Luna and Larry. The semi-final and final. Okay, let's work together and make super game more popular and doing better in Canada. Yes. Let's congratulate to Satya Naya. Hi, Rick. Oh yes. Good job.
There's Sahil with the highest break prize. Highest break of 132 sponsored by the OBS in partnership with Boost Golf Simulator Games. Available on Amazon. $500.
And a semi-final. Rich Steve. Whoa!
Awards himself the trophy. No, he did make the semi-final.
And second place, one up. Ready?
Second place trophy. Now, moments away from getting shot, claiming his first place prize, along with the title, Master International Open Champion 2024.
And our champion, the team, Shama!
Very well deserved. Absolutely incredible. Very well done.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Directing traffic.
Okay, see you next year. Yes, for sure. Not maybe. Usually 13 year old right? So no maybe. Maybe twice a year.
We're going to stick around and enjoy this moment, this view, ladies and gentlemen, just for a little bit. Nitin Sharma, your 2024 Master Q Snooker International Champion. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely thrilling, absolutely amazing, ladies and gentlemen. This is Master Q.
Okay. Reshoot it.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me, Rob Richards, your host for the past 4 days. It's been absolutely an incredible day, an incredible 4 days. I want to thank you all for being here. So, as I was saying, this is me, Rob Richards, for the last time this week from Master Q Billiards. Your winner, Nitin Sharma, wins this match by a spraying score of 5-3. So thank you all. I appreciate the love, the support. Please do visit tiny.cc/livestream donate. It's also in the description of our videos. Do consider giving us a small donation to help us to continue to bring you these live videos. Absolutely amazed at the turnout and the viewers that we've had all week. I would love to keep going, but there's no more snooker to go. Now, all I can say from the bottom of my heart to each and every one, and special thank you to Jim White for joining me today. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Theodore, Alex, JB, and Steve McAllister, Roland Colburn. Every one of you have meant a lot. Thank you all for being here, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for me. Super excited to look forward to our next stream, November 17th, be the ranking event for the OBSA. We will be back again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all, and have yourselves a most wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you. Good night.